Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your Sun, Moon, and Rising video for May 2025. If the messages do not resonate with you as Aquarius Sun, please check back your Moon and Rising sign. If you want to purchase a reading with me, you can go here to this HiddenLotusTarot.com right there, and I have several packages, reading packages. Simply submit payment and a booking form with all of your information. I will contact you back very fast. And I don't like to wait. People make people wait. My turnaround time for doing delivering the reading is 48 to 72 hours. So it's been a long week. So let's just go ahead and get started with the reading. It's been a long week. It's been a long month. What am I talking about? I've already done some meditation and shuffling on your sign and glyph. Oh, 2 cards put in themselves. So I'm gonna shuffle again and rifle. Those 2 cards just flew out of the deck. So here we go with the rifle. And we will cut the deck. This will be a 9-card spread. Here we go. The first card is going to be the 3 of Cups. The second card in the series is going to be the World card. Maybe somebody is celebrating traveling or going overseas or something like that. This damn camera. I tell you what. Let me let the blinds down. Maybe that's what's the problem. I don't think it could be the blind over there, which would mean I would be in the dark. So let me go ahead and lay the rest of the cards. The next card in the series is the 6 of Pentacles. Next row, the Ace of Wands. The 6 of Swords. The Tower card. The 7 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. And finally, the Knight of Coins. What is over the entire reading? It is the Page of Wands. So, what do I have? I have 2 major arcana cards, the World and the Tower. They are your spiritual lessons. I have 1 cup. Cups represent how I interpret them. Cups represent your emotional quotient, how you feel about a situation. The coins, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. So the coins can represent either finances or the doing of something. And wands represent your passion, your focus, your desire, determination. And the swords represent your thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, ideas, and communication. I also have 2 3s here, 2 6s. I have 2 court cards. I have 2, yes. So, in the spread itself, 2 3s and 2 6s. So let's start. The cards are read past, present, future. Past, present, future with the interplay of the cards. And so we're going to start in the center because there appears to be movement in the card. We have the World card, which indicates movement. We have the Six of Swords and a boat that indicates movement. We have the Falling Down Tower, which also indicates movement. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, which indicates movement. So there's a lot of movement in the spread. So the Six of Swords is a 6. All sixes represent the energy of love, balance, and harmony. But the Six of Swords is rather different. The first thing it talks about is that no matter where you go, you take your thoughts with you. The second thing is that it shows that you are moving from rougher waters to smoother waters. So sometimes this can be an actual person helping you to move. But oftentimes I find it maybe the universe. Sometimes this looks like a wife, a woman, and a child, but that can also be your inner child. Yourself and your inner child taking this journey. So the Six of Swords says that you have much respect for yourself, meaning you don't have to put up with anything. And if you feel like leaving, you can. Or if you think you should leave, perhaps you should. But the card also indicates there may be some type of separation, divorce, maybe a conflict of some sort, in which you may have to find yourself leaving the situation behind. I also want to give a warning that if you happen to be traveling by boat or on the water, please be careful, because sometimes the tower can represent an accident or something like that. Say you're going on a cruise, something like that. So the Three of Cups is a 3, and all threes represent the energy of two things coming together as a third. So it indicates cooperation, partnership, friendship, a group thing. But this card to me only represents the energy of a universal gathering, like a birthday, a baby shower, a bridal shower, a marriage, a graduation, something like that, receiving your degree or diploma. So it indicates it's a sort of universal event. That's what it represents to me, always. It always has. So then we come to the World card. And the World card actually is a card about graduation. Graduating from one, I think, level to the next. By level, I mean spiritual level, like having grown. The card also represents that you should always use your best judgment and decision making, because you have earned it, the right to do that. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You have graduated, you know. But it also can indicate travel, world travel, maybe, or long distance travel. Usually it's a world, but sometimes we say long distance. It also indicates that right now you are in a moment where you are protected from anything. And so you are about to step out. But you have to wait until you gain this particular lesson. I think the lesson is to trust in yourself and believe in yourself. No matter if anybody tells you different. Here we have the 6, another 6. And the 6 of Pentacles is a card about balance. It's about sharing, philanthropy, about giving, having enough to go around. Sometimes it can indicate that someone if you need money, it will come in at a most opportune time. It also can say you may be in a position to help friends or family in a financial situation. But I have to warn about this card because I've seen this card when it shows up as being unequal relationship. If you look closely, you see the figure in the center. So somebody is getting everything and someone is getting nothing. So this card always gives me the warning, be careful what you give to people and what you take. I look at it like the player card. Somebody playing two sides against each other. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Now all aces are only opportunities, but this ace implies that you can receive good news, exciting news. It can even be that a lover may appear. It could also be that you put yourself, accept any invitation offered, be they business or personal, because you don't know where opportunity will come from. In the back there's a house or castle, something like that. I keep getting the sense that you are maybe going on a trip. I want to say to Europe. I don't know why. But then we come over here to the Tower. And the Tower is a card all about, first of all, it's the only man-made structure in the tarot. There is not another one. It's built by man. So what it represents are all the structures we have built up in our lives and our minds that we think are going to last forever, that are safe and secure. And nothing is safe and secure. Nothing is. The universe doesn't work that way. So it looks to me like there's going to be some type of news or event because the people are falling out of the Tower. So to me, that's like pulling the rug out from under you. Okay? And additionally, you have the lightning bolt and the crown being knocked off. Fire coming out at the top. And to me, that indicates receiving a bolt of intuition, a lightning strike of intuition. It also can be about an epiphany. Oh, that's why that happened. Oh, that's what that meant. Okay? But the card really stands for expect the unexpected. Now here we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the 7 is a card, a number of spiritual perfection, but it's also a number that says you must wait and look back at what you did and where you want to go. He has 6 pentacles on the bush. And this the 7th pentacle is at his feet. In other words, you may be offered something. I don't know if it's money or an opportunity or what it is. But you have to first stop and think about, do you have enough energy and time to deal with the six things here before you add the 7th? So the card can say that you may have been working and working and working and have not received any type of raise or bonus or recognition. So it says, be patient because better is on the way. And don't rush things. Let them come in at their own good time. The card is even known as the waiting for the harvest to come in. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So we go from the 6 to the 7, and now we lose 4 pentacles. Here we gain a pentacle. You have to think about, can you do it? But now we lose 4 pentacles. 3. And the 3 of Pentacles is like this 3. It represents cooperation, negotiation, compromise, But this is about somewhat like building the cornerstone. You have to go to somebody and ask their advice. Can we do this? Can I do this? Can I do that? But you know, there's 3 people here, there's 3 people here, there's 3 people here, and there's 3 people there. So 3s always sometimes represent at least 3 people in a situation. And it says that you may have to wait until future successes are there will be postponements and delays until future successes can be realized. So this is like going to the caption or the accountant, asking him, can we build this or can we change that? The person on the bench has a little more experience. This is a monk and a nun, and they're going to the craftsman to ask. They have plans in their hands, so they're going to maybe talk about definitely some kind of business deal, but they have to check it out. So again, I say go ask around, because somebody may be able to help you. And finally, the card leaves with the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is, first of all, the best knight in the deck, because when he appears, it says that your situation is going to be moving. Doesn't say short time, it's just going to be moving. It's not short time, because see how the horse is standing still, and he's a big lumbering horse. So this is not a quick message. So you get a message containing some kind of either news to do something different or financial news, but you've been waiting on for a long time. And when the Knight of Pentacles shows up in the spread, you're supposed to be glad to see him, because it means definitely that your situation is going to be moving along. And with the page being over the whole reading, I think this is probably going to be a new adventure for you. It may be exciting. It may be a lover coming in. Just because the Tower is here, the Tower card also is a phallic symbol. And sometimes it can represent really hot sex. Okay? So it doesn't need to be a bad thing. It just says expect the unexpected. And I do think you will be offered something. It's going to be completely unexpected. You may be at an event like a conference, a symposium, or you can be on a trip, you can be on a vacation, you can be at a birthday or graduation, and something is going to be offered to you. I think you will be shocked by it, and then you're going to have to stop and think about it. Going this way, someone is going to offer you either some assistance, financial, or some help, or maybe you will offer somebody some assistance and help. And this says yes. No matter what the question is, all aces say yes. And then I think you will have to wait a little while, but you can definitely, your situation, all nights represent messages to me, but it's a message. The message precedes an event. So you're going to get some news, and then your situation will move along. But because I have these representations of threes, and this card, I like to give a warning. Look, I have threes right down the center. And so, because this card always gets a warning when it comes out to me, let's look at the Tower card. Yes. Because maybe this is just something temporary. They're not big numbers. It's not like a 8 or 9 or 10. And still, you won't be any worse for the wear about it. I'm going to look at the Six of Pentacles because that card keeps speaking to me. The Six of Pentacles. Lecherete, which is one of the meanings of the card is the sex card, the birds and the bees, but it also represents being careless, not paying attention like you need to. It says that you may be about to do something that it's going to mess everything up, but it won't be on purpose. It's just being careless. Bambino. So this card stands for new conditions, but it also represents a baby. I don't know. It's a new condition. That's a falsità. It speaks to lies, deceptions, shenanigans. The card says that there are people around you who are deceiving you. But you think they're very nice people, but they aren't. And they're very skilled at deceiving you. They're going to lead you down some kind of bad path to trouble. So be careful whenever this card shows up. Okay? So I don't know if this is about a trip, about a visit, about meeting somebody. I just say be careful. Because we see in the center, the whole spread is all about leaving something bad behind. That's what the whole spread is centered on. Is the Six of Swords. But remember what I told you when I first spoke about this card. Wherever you go, you take your thoughts with you. So, let me pull a Golden Nostradamus for you. And maybe this is not about theft, I don't believe. Just someone being not transparent with you. They're hiding something. They're deceiving you. And maybe when you find out this is the result, you'll be so shocked. But with this Knight of Coins exiting the reading, the spread, it says you won't be any worse for the experience. '23. The Sun. I think that's the Sun. It may be the Tassel. I can't remember. The Sun. The wise enjoy their just rewards. The fool wants more than he can afford. Success will shine down upon you. You will be given some power and kissed by good fortune, but only as a consequence of your integrity, honesty, and commitment. That's what I have for you. I think that's a very good message. It doesn't say, I don't see a lot of hurt feelings here. I just think somebody is trying to pull the wool over your eyes about something. Okay. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. For May. This damn camera. For May 2025. And until then, be good.